Guys, the Chickens here, bringing you another Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the best layouts for 5 engine rooms and just a couple variances between them and how they have actually helped the Chicken go on a bit of a win streak. Well, you know, it's been hit and miss, but the last couple changes I made, we had Shishk on the call with us. They've actually helped us out pretty good. So we're going to go over a couple different layouts. So essentially, this is the layout that you want to go when you're at 5 engines. Actually, before we get into the good stuff, I want to show you guys this. Hold on a sec. Back. So I came home today. Just like any other day, or so I thought. And check this out. Now, you may not be able to see it that well on the screen, but look at that. So there's the chair. That's half the body of a giant black squirrel. Huge, man, huge. Like, here, I gotta get both my hands into the frame. Like, easily this big. I go to the house and I just hear like chip, 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 and then I was like, what the hell is that? And I look on the chair and I see him there. I was like, God damn it! And it's just as soon as he sees me, whoo, takes off. Like he's crawling up the curtains. I come into the kitchen. All my food that was out was destroyed. He actually chewed through one of my countertops, which was really great. And yeah, I had to, I chased him, or I went into the room he was in. I opened the back door, and I left it open. And then when I went and did that, he ran upstairs, and I didn't know where he was for a minute. So I was standing downstairs, and then I just start stomping my feet just to see where he was. And then he starts scurrying. He's trying to go to the bathroom window, and he can't. And so I run upstairs, chase him back downstairs, and he just flies right out the door, and I just, shut the door, and away we went. But yeah, that was fun. That was interesting. I wanted to share that with you guys. A little bit of introspective into the Chicken's life. Now, that being said, let's get back into Warships. So, when you get to 5 engines, this is essentially the layout that you want to have, because you don't have any prototypes. You don't have a ton of building health. So there's 2 different variants of this. There's this, and then there's the variant where you take your defenses, you align them up through this ramp, and you bring them up kind of back around this way towards this left ramp. The whole idea there is it just wastes the bomber's time as you come up through the right and into the center. Now, I haven't done that yet because I faced Seekers a couple times, and I find that this layout's better for Seekers, a little bit more clustered, a little bit more splash damage. Doesn't necessarily stop them, but they have to use more GBE to get through it. So it helps with that. Now, the next base I want to show you guys is Mr. OP Destroys base. And this is the Sky Shield base for the most part. It's essentially the same as my base, but he's got a Sky Shield in that back corner, and he's got his all his heavy defenses, the blaster, the launchers, and one of the rockets covered there by the Sky Shield. Sky Shields aren't that scary. A lot of people misplace them. I find a lot of people leave them wide open to getting what we call pixel shocked. And it's essentially if they're... Hopefully we see one here, but it's essentially where they leave... no, this one doesn't have one. So this is the other base that we were talking about. This is good. This is just I'm trying to waste your time base. That's all it really is. And on these bases, what you want to do... 1, 2, 1, 2... is we can stagger drop the heavies. And then we'll put the rest of the troops out on the left side as we kind of clear everything. And we'll just kind of work through the base like that. So I'll throw another boat of bombers down here. And I might take out the blast with GBE. I might just save it for shocks and that kind of thing. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can take out that boom mine before the bombers do. Okay, that was good. Try to keep many of those dudes alive as we can. And yeah, so this is the waste your time base that doesn't have the second prototype yet. And it's good. It wastes your time, and it doesn't necessarily stop the bombers, but I mean, it does make it a little bit trickier if you don't know how to attack it properly. So, yeah. So now we're coming up this left side here, and we're gonna need about 86 GBE if we do want to BART out or just barrage out that that shock blaster. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's actually shock right here because that, uh-oh. We got a weird barrage there. We might be able to finish that out with critters. I just don't want the blaster to lock on the bullet the whole time that he's running around here. That's really going to cause some issues. Okay, good. The critters got him down. That was kind of lucky, but we'll take it. Now I need more critters because I got to take out some of these mines. He's got his mines really well placed here because he knows where the bombers are about to spread. This is just the anti bomber base, I guess. Careful, 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 careful. Okay, looking all right, I think. Bolt's probably going to die there. I shouldn't use the shock knuckles. That was a little bit dumb. Let's heal these guys up because I don't think we're going to have enough juice to take out that special package of mines. We'll throw another one on top there, try to catch them. 1, 2, okay, we're looking all right. So now we're going to flank our way through. I'm just going to let them free clear. That's basically all that we're doing. Once we get to the last one, we might flare and shock, but for the most part, this is all we need to do. Okay, now let's go critters this way and pop open some of these mines. Hopefully we get all of them. Nice, that was a good critter. Now all we're worried about is the boom cannon and the mortar. The boom cannon might come in range. No, okay, we're safe there. So then we're just going to shock because we're not worried about any other mines. iPad's glitching all over the place. Get a nice, oh man. Get a nice juicy shock in there. Again, I'm just going to free clear because I'm assuming that this guy's completely failed at this point since he hasn't got the second engine room yet. And there's only a minute left in the battle. So that's how you attack it. And as you can see, the base did its job. It wasted a ton of our time. So yeah. There's that base. Now, hopefully we get to see a Sky Shield base. The only difference is when you're attacking the Sky Shield base, I guess, is you really want to try, like, it's honestly pretty rare, unless the guy really knows what he's doing, that there's not an open spot somewhere around that Sky Shield that you can actually shock everything. Usually there's a spot somewhere that you can work one in. Here we go, okay. Now, you see this second ring? You actually can't touch that with the shocks. So that's not gonna be great for us because I cannot hit that shock blaster. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. I can hit the shock launcher, but we definitely can't hit that shock blaster. He's got that really well covered. That's why they put them in the corner like that too. So we'll start this attack off just like we would the other attack because he's got some defenses wrapped around. The only difference is he has that Sky Shield that we can't shock. And with a little bit of ice behind them, you're not going to be able to use barrage to take them down. So there's no point even attempting to do that. If you get artillery maxed out, I don't know. I don't have artillery just yet. And I haven't heard that. So that kind of remains to be seen. But it's possible, I guess. Okay, let's go here with the critters. Crack open some of these mines. Then we're going to go up this way. It's good to stagger drop the heavies as well if you can. What I mean by that is just don't throw them all out on the beach at once. If you can throw some out and then throw some other ones out and then just have them coming up at different times so then they're not eating all that splash damage at the same time. That's really going to be helpful. It does make a difference, so that's something to be mindful of for sure. Now I'm going to start to open up these mines here at the top because this is where we just saw that the bombers, I didn't mean to throw out. Thanks, iPad. I did not mean to throw out 3 critters and waste all my GBE right there. That was really wonderful. Okay. The heavies and the troops get really weird around walls if you haven't experienced this before. Look what these bombers are doing. That's not even a glitch. That's just how they work. Like they just have really weird AI like that. And I could have opened up all these mines, but we wasted all of our GBE, which is great. So now I only have bullet and 1 boat of heavies left, and I still have all these mines to clear that we're not going to be able to now. And the shot, like this is a really nice base actually, because it kind of forces our bombers to be open to the mines and to the shock blaster. So, man, fun stuff, fun stuff. Well, yeah, a good one to end on, I guess. By that I mean not so much, but fitting for today. Because we got to run to the store and we got to get some rat trapped before they close. So, oh man, fun stuff, fun stuff. But yeah, so I guess that's it. We'll try to get this bomber, take out this engine. Nah, it's not gonna fly. But yeah, guys, I hope that helps you out. Let me know your best defense layout for 5 engines, or 4 engines, or 3 engines, or 6 engines, or 7 engines down below in the comment section. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. That is gonna wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one. Guys, checking out. Back.